You answered it. Don't worry.
I know I did, and then
We were following you.
I wanted to sum up by saying, you know, in answer to the question.
Then you summarize at the end again.
Huh? I don't remember.
These Nigerians.
Why are you still recording?
The rivers flow for you. The wind whispers your name.
I think for me, it wasn't a case of, oh, this is what I wanted to do, this isn't the line I wanted to go. Okay, there were some areas I definitely wasn't going to go down. I wasn't going to be a doctor. Wasn't like I struggled too much with biology, but it was just the fact that you had to cram all these words. It just didn't appeal to me. Maths was more sensible and logical. So that's why I went down that route.
No.
But I think the day before I had to hand in my UCAS form for universities, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I went to the library and started looking through pages, and eventually I stumbled on chemical engineering, and it had the 3 subjects that I did okay, and I liked them, so maths, chemistry, physics, combined them together, and that's what I did. It was whilst I was at uni that I found out about investment banking, and 4 years later I ended up starting work at one of the investment banks in London. The way I reason it is, it's not necessarily that I picked one thing over another. It was, first of all, do very well in your academics, because those are the things that would give you access to wherever you want to go. And I found that to be even truer after I left, because, for example, investment banking, there's not that much need to study a particular course. You can study anything, including drama, music, and still do the job I do today. There'll be some extra challenges, obviously, for you if you suck at maths. But as long as you do very well in one particular subject that you've chosen to do, people are fine to take you on. So that's the approach I took. And today, I'm very glad that I'm in this industry. It's opened me up to a lot more than I think I would have been open to if I'd gone down the industry route. And in a way, it's also empowered me to do a few more things that I would have have struggled to do if I didn't go down to this industry. So it's challenging, but it's also good and rewarding as well.
It's so awesome because they have such busy lives. They work as someone in investment banking and a solicitor. It's a very demanding job and very stressful, but yet after that, after work, whatever it is, they take time to really sort of connect with people and connect with the students, connect with me for one. And it's just, I think what they do is so great, because obviously they're not obligated to do it. They do it out of love. They do it because they have the passion for Christ, and it's just amazing.
Mom, she was really quite influential in that, even after I decided to do subjects like government and politics, history, French, special history, those sorts of things, she said, okay, fine, it's all well and good.
Which subjects are those? What subjects are those?
Government.
I didn't have any maths, physics, chemistry.
Maths? As soon as I passed my GCSE, that was it. I said goodbye to that subject. Like all sensible people do.
Thank God some of us actually did the maths.
I don't do figures, but funny enough now I'm doing a lot of maths because I actually specialise in debt and money advice, and I'm a duty solicitor sometimes at courts where I'm trying to save people's home because they've got their mortgage repossession hearing that day. So I have to do a lot of quick calculations about when it is that they can pay off their arrears in line with the remnant of their mortgage and things like that. And it's tough, but somebody's got to do it. Yes, I agree. Maths is useful to any future children that I may have in the future. Maths is useful. You must learn maths and understand it.
Right.
Okay.
So you were saying.
So as I was saying before I got so woefully driven off track. What was I saying? Yes, I was saying that the reason my mum was quite influential in that. She was saying, look, whatever it is that you do, that's fine, but you aim at having a profession so that you're not, just doing a course that's, all airy-fairy. And so I'm glad, that what I did, what attracted me actually to being a lawyer was, I think maybe I watched what's this, Kavanaugh QC, and I liked the wig and the gown, and I wanted to be a barrister. I'd made all the applications.
Bad reason to go and study law.
It is a bad reason. Yeah. So then, you know, by the time I got into the course itself, I thought, nah, this isn't really engaging me. I wasn't getting that much out of it. But by the time I then proceeded to law school, and you know, we got to learn all the practicalities of it, the skills, the interviewing and advising skills, the drafting skills, writing skills, interviewing skills, what's the other ones, practical legal research, those sorts of things. And I thought, I could get into this. But a lot of my colleagues were people who wanted to go into the city. And I thought, city, commercial, figures, cash signs in your eyes, not for me. So I was quite disoriented. I thought, this thing is just too financially driven, I don't want to do it. Yeah, the firm I'm actually working with now, I mean, I love the ethos behind the work. They want to empower disenfranchised people, refugees, people from low-income families, people who are not aware of their rights, people who are struggling, like I said before, people who are about to lose their homes, people going through family problems, people who've just lost their jobs, those sorts of things. And as I've alluded to earlier, it's not really the law in it that drives me. It's the fact that I can be a friendly face, a knowledgeable face, somebody that can tell them, actually, it's not as bad as you think. Or, okay, even if it is bad, don't worry, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, they became my family, you know. 2 years down the line, I was their bridesmaid, and now they're like one of the closest friends. Like, you know, I can call them my parents in a sense. And yeah, they mean a lot to me, and